kid, one of my friends bought Total Recall for the NES. We both thought it should be a great game. It was a horrible experience, which is why I want to share it with you.
At first, the game looks okay. We get a good picture of handsome Arnold, and the first stage doesn't look so horrible. And look at the character sprites. They look great. In fact, at the time, the graphics were top-notch. At the end of the stage, there's a boss fight against Sharon Stone. She comes in shooting. You can disarm her, but she keeps on fighting, but now you have the gun. She really likes to fight, doesn't she?
Wow, I didn't know you're kinky.
Now the second stage has a great gimmick. An X-ray machine. Several stages that really have just one area repeating itself with the same enemies. But the fourth stage is the trippiest one of them all. You have to fight bombs. Look at this. Bombs, bombs, bombs. And at the end, bomb boss.
I don't get it. A bomb boss? I thought they're unemployed, hence being a bomb.
Ah, you're after our own hearts, retard retro guy. You put some real effort into your review, and on behalf of all of us, we want to show you just how much we liked it.
Wow, I didn't know you're kinky.
I didn't know you were kinky.
I didn't know you were kinky.
I didn't know you were kinky.
We're going to make that a catchphrase. I liked your review. A little bit of humor, a little bit of info. Just the kind of thing we like.
Well done. Seriously.
That's it?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
I think what makes it work is just because of the appearance you have, the beard, the suspenders, the white. He reminds me of Roadkill from
Roadkill, yes.
Just like Philip Seymour Hoffman if he was Roadkill.
Not many games get you pumped right from the start, but this one definitely does. Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, one of the best beat-em-ups there is. Also, if you charge into an enemy and then hit him again, you get to throw him in the freaking screen. But fighting the foot soldiers is made more fun by the atmosphere, provided mostly by the great soundtrack, which I've been laying underneath for you. Now, as most of us know, Turtles in Time came from an arcade game, aptly titled Turtles in Time. This is the Neon Knight Rider stage, and my main point is this. It looks nice enough, it's pretty much sewer surfing, but in a futuristic atmosphere. But I want to compare with the Super Nintendo footage. This Neon Knight Riders feels a lot more visually interesting to me. And I know that this is just my opinion, but I honestly believe this is a general point. Super Nintendo's version is a lot better than the arcade version. All you really lost from the arcade to the Super Nintendo were a few voice clips.
And the ability to play 4-player, you forgot that. That's a big one, come on.
How often did that happen? A superior port to an arcade version? Hardly ever. I know that this game is very popular and is pretty much well-traveled ground, but that doesn't change the fact that it means something to me. It was a really fun game, and it still is, nearly 20 years later. And honestly, I think that everyone should try it out again. Or hey, if you've never played it before, try it for the first time.
Aside from a couple of info things here and there, very nice review. I loved the jokes, you know, they didn't overstay their welcome. The review itself is very informative, and it very much gives an honest opinion. Well done.
Easily one of my favorites. Whether it turns out to be my favorite remains to be seen. One thing I am surprised you didn't mention was the 3D remake on PSN and XBLA.
Yeah, but who wants to mention that abomination? We won't mention that at all. But no, it's very well done, like really tightly edited, I thought. It's very good job, man. Loved your work.
Welcome to another episode, and the only episode, of Cliché Video Game Reviews with Microsoft Sam.
Speakonia, no.
Microsoft Sam should be banned from all video reviews.
Make another rule for next time. Get rid of this stupid voice.
Yeah, if you're not going to put any effort into it, just don't participate. Clearly, no effort. Therefore, clearly, no points.
I absolutely love the Looney Tunes, but then again, everyone loves the Looney Tunes. The Looney Tunes happens to be everyone's favorite cartoon from when they were growing up. This show really, really sucks. And I'm being very serious here. I'm not saying this to be funny. So, how do you mess up something like Looney Tunes? I mean, it had great characters and such. I mean, how can you mess this up? Well, it's simple. Just take away any of the personalities the Looney Tune characters had to begin with, and have Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck become best friends all of a sudden. I'd hate to repeat myself, but Bugs and Daffy are now friends. I mean, Looney Tunes are about short cartoons that are about 5 to 6 minutes or whatever they're supposed to be.
Look, I don't care if you review a video game, a movie, or a cartoon or anything, but you have to apply, the same rules apply everywhere. You have to keep it honest, study your subject, and give a good observational review. It seemed to me like you're just really looking hard for things to hate about it. You at no point really analyzed it. You were just, hating. And this is the kind of thing I'm trying to get away from reviews, is the whole angry reviewing thing. So, yeah, again, there's also your diction, but you can't help that, I realize it.
I was kind of surprised to see a cartoon. I was originally under the impression it was a video game review contest, and then when Eric said, no, actually I said they could review anything, I was like, oh, okay. I still didn't like the review. This whole thing of Daffy and Bugs are friends now. Okay, they made a change. Let's not hear about that one change 50 times, please.
Yeah.
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today.
The Sodomizer, a state-of-the-art fitness tool that'll toughen your behind like nobody's business.
Hola, senoritas. Just kidding. No girl will watch this. I'm not a big fan of racing games, but this game is very fun. This game was made in 2003, and now there's 3 modes: Air Ride, Top Ride, and City Trial. My favorite is City Trial. The graphics aren't that good, but it is still fun and gives you the Kirby-like experience. Here's a quick review. Gameplay, a 7. This is mostly...
I stopped watching the game review when we started seeing the bottom of the TV screen. You want fries with that?
Dude, there is no structure. You don't know what you're saying until you're saying it, and you're recording it badly off a TV screen. Again, as I said to the last guy, get a capture card, do something.
Yeah.
I must invest my allowance in getting a tripod. Oh.
Nope. Next.
The game I've chosen to review is Little Fighter 2, a very nice and free PC brawler created by Marty Wong and Starsky Wong in 1999. In Little Fighter 2 you have 10 basic characters and even more than that to unlock. I mean, who couldn't love him? He has super speed and laser eyes. Well, okay, he cannot fly or freeze your face off with his breath, but he doesn't lose his abilities upon touching a green rock, so everything's good and dandy, isn't it? And to be honest, I love the way this game looks, with its colorful cartoony graphics, and sound effects really match all of this.
This game's been around for forever. It's an oldie. I wouldn't say a goodie, it's a quickie game. And it's clear you like this game a lot, and I get that, but it seems to me that you're more busy talking about how much you love the game and how awesome the combos are, and I think you failed to see the actual what there is there. This review isn't going to make people go play the game. It certainly didn't make me want to.
I felt you made some points that were invalid. You said that you really liked the graphics and that the graphics were good. Looking at it, the graphics aren't good at all. I would very strongly disagree with you on that. You also, the comic reference, you said at least this guy doesn't get hurt by the green rock. The way you said green rock instead of kryptonite made it so that it wasn't obvious it was a comic book reference. For a while, myself, Eric, and David thought you were talking about something that's actually in the game, like an actual green rock that can hurt your characters.
Yeah. It's pretty much a blog review. One thing I want to quickly mention is that in this contest, we're having people who entering in that English isn't their first language, and that they briefly mentioned that it is, and so bear with them. However, I felt that you spent way too much time on that thing, which could have gone into more time devoted to the actual review itself, where you would explain yourself more properly, which is how I felt with the review itself. I don't think you properly explained yourself, your opinions. Just enthusiasm.
Yeah, the enthusiasm was there, the review wasn't. But thanks for participating.
Hey, what's up, and welcome to another half-assed review. Me, I'm with Talking Toast. Here's my little title thing to boost the quality. So, try this game out, but 4 out of 5, peace.
Well, you call yourself half-assed reviews, and that's exactly what we got. We got a pretty decent chuckle out of it, but as a review, no. In fact, I had a $10 bet here with Dave over whether you were going to show footage or not, and thanks to you, I got free dinner. So, thank you.
Yeah, your first mistake was showing no gameplay footage whatsoever, which, considering it's SmackDown 2, a PlayStation 1 game, this is 2011, that's inexcusable. There are enough ways to capture that footage.
Well, I'll give you this. You look like the emo version of Abraham Lincoln.
Well, you gave us a chuckle. You didn't give us a review, though.
Emo? I just said redneck version.
Hello everybody, welcome to the first ever legit video game reviews contest. Now, all you have to do is guess what is being said in the following phrase, and you'll win a fabulous prize. I'm not sure what that prize is yet, because we haven't really discussed the budget, but the prize will be fabulous, just like me. So, actually, okay, look, I'll be quite honest with you. This contest is just for us to figure out what the hell this guy's saying, because he sent us a message, and we have no idea what it is. So, if you could figure it out, we'll send you something nice, or do something for you. I'm not sure yet. So, good luck.
Hello, legit video game review. My name is Sonic the Hedgehog 272, and I am sending you this message so that way I can become part of the legit video game review team. I am already part of a website called Hellfire Candidate. I am very popular there, and my commentaries are doing good.
So there you have it. It just cuts out like that. We have no idea what was being said here at the Legit Video Game Review team. All we could pick up on was so if you could help us and translate this into English for us, we would be grateful, and we will send you a fabulous prize. So good luck to all you out there, and get your best translating cap on, I guess, or something.